Thanks. When do you say it's rational?
It's logical.
It's logical. Do you know logical? Sorry. Don't be shy. Logical. Logical means if you are persuaded by somebody, then somebody must be logical to persuade you, right? So you think, oh, it's rational. And you agree upon somebody who tried to persuade you, right? That's rational and logical. So when people think this is rational, then okay, I agree, I can understand, okay? But can you think this is rational? We had a meeting. Serena and I had a meeting, and we agreed. Serena is going to appreciate their currency, German currency, 45% within 3 years. Do you think it's rational? No, it's not rational, right? So in economics, to say it's rational, it's logical, what, how things should happen, should be decided in the market, right? By so-called invisible hand, right? I don't know, mostly these days, visible hand is more important. But used to say, Adam Smith say, invisible hand acts and correct wrong things to normal things, okay? So when we say rational, when we say logical in economics, we say this is market determined, okay, by the invisible hand. Rational in economics and logical or common sense. All these things must be determined by invisible hand. Okay, yes.
So, wouldn't that mean that we shouldn't intervene with the market to see what is rational? Like asking a question to appreciate your currency, but 45% is not.
This is kind of bona fide definition. This is bona fide definition of rationality. Why bona fide? In business, there is 3 types of information: weak form efficiency, weak form efficiency, and strong form of this kind of. You don't have to write down. If the market is, but the reason that I said bona fide is we assume all the information we need is in the market. Okay? The information is perfectly shared among all the market participants in the economy. That's bona fide way definition of rationality is defined. But as you said, as Hannah said, in reality, do we share all the information in the market? No, right? So in economics, we are talking about information symmetricity. Okay? Symmetricity. Information. One S or two S? Usually it makes me confused. One S or two S? So each of you have different ability and different talent to collect information, right? I have, in this classroom, I have more information than you do, right? So there is not similarity about holding the information amount among ourselves. So this is, if this is market, if I say it's rational, then the bona fide definition of rationality is constructed under the assumption that we all share the same amount of information at the same time, at the same place. But this is not true in reality. That is called information asymmetry. Because of this information asymmetry, we have new field of economics called game theory. Okay? So, you may think, how Dr. Park would give me my credit? He would give me A or A plus. I have to take a look at my midterm exam results and attendance record, and considering all those things, he would give me A plus. But suppose it turned out B plus. There's something wrong, right? So the information you have and I have is not always equal. Quantitative way, qualitative way. Okay. Now, where I start? Yeah, rationality. So 45% of appreciation within 3 years is not rational, right? But they agreed. Japanese agreed to raise the value of yen 45% within 3 years. Crazy, right? If any Secretary of Treasury in Korea agreed this kind of 45% of appreciation of Korean won with the United States and come back, and it's not a matter of fire or what maintain this position, but every people will get angry, right? But anyway, that is the reality. What will happen then? If the Korean Bank of Korea chairman agreed to raise the Korean won value 45% within 3 years, what will happen? Who gonna respond first? Who gonna respond very sensitively? Who is the major responder to that kind of sudden change or sudden impact in the financial market? Business people, right? Because as you can see, exchange rate jumped to 45%. Now, $1 to 1,001 becomes $1 to 500, right? Half cut. And it's good for us, you know why? In some sense. If we have a macroeconomic statistics, then it might be wonderful for us. You know why? $1 to 1,001 exchange rate now become $1 to 501 exchange rate. It would be wonderful for President of Korea to make a propaganda how he or she has done great for this country. You know why? Business people, companies are almost like dying. They are crying. But the other side, presidents say, thanks to me, this country's economy is now great. You know why he can say or she can say that way? Yes, prices of things are lowering, and we can buy with the we can go everywhere, because the exchange rate is very low, cheap, so we can travel all around the world. All these kind of things can happen because of what? Depreciation. But depreciation made these things great. This thing look great. And President, yes, GDP, per capita income. Right? Now the Korea's per capita income is $25,000. If we cut the exchange rate in half, our GDP per capita becomes $50,000. See? Can you see? Yeah. So imagine our income is now $50,000. We are kind of number 4, number 5 in the world. Huh? So, but the dark side is the companies start to complain about the sudden hike of exchange rate because their product price is getting expensive, becoming expensive. So they cannot sell as many as they used to. Then they start to complain, right? They start to complain. And governments will listen to that complaint or want to listen to that complaint. Usually. They will listen. Especially this kind of small open economy, since we have to manufacture something and sell it to the foreign countries, in such a case, we have to export, right? So companies start to complain because of you guys make wrong decision, our product price is now hiking, going to north, we cannot sell as much as before. So it's all your fault. You should do something. And government has to also do something, right? To make them come down, come on, make them easy. So what kind of policies government can do then? Huh? Tax, yes, tax cut, good. If this kind of thing happens,